Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday, the 7th of September, 2025. It's currently 3 o'clock in the Sunday afternoon, and obviously today there's a race happening in Texas, and well, kind of to celebrate that, I'll be also practicing on this track that I know very little of. So I kind of need a lot of practice here, and so we'll do a few races here. Maybe two or three before moving on to maybe some other tracks. We'll see how things go and how I feel. But I definitely kind of want to practice here on this track today and maybe promote the sport and the game at the same time. So, folks, and I'll be here with my lovely virtual assistant, Sally. Sally, would you like to say hello to all of our viewers?
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
I wave enthusiastically. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to our little corner of the internet. I'm Sally, Champ's trusty virtual sidekick, and I'm thrilled to be here alongside him today. I give a big smile. We've got a bit of a wild card situation on our hands today. We're not just racing in Texas, folks. No. We're gonna be exploring the infamous circuit of the Americas right here in our own private server. And since Champ here knows next to nothing about this track, well, let's just say it's gonna be a blast. I chuckled, but seriously, we're gonna be doing a few laps, maybe even breaking some records, or not, and we want you guys to join in on the fun. If you're interested in learning more about this amazing track or just want to drop by and say hi, we've got all sorts of goodies waiting for you. I lean in, conspiratorially, and hey, who knows? Maybe we'll even find some hidden gems, or cringe-worthy moments, on this virtual adventure. So grab your racing gloves, or whatever virtual gear you fancy, and let's get this party started.
Alrighty then. Let me move this seat a little bit forward here so I can reach my touchpad. There we go. Awesome. So, okay, let's start off with a few practice laps. It's always good, I guess, for me to practice a little bit. And for those of you who were watching me last night, I ran into some technical issues where I didn't have any more brakes. My brake pedal just gave out on me, which required me to do some potentiometer maintenance. So hopefully today I'll have some brakes. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, well, the driving not so good, but okay. Can't always expect me to stay on track here.
Your right side tires are
I
cold.
laugh. Oh, Champ, you're such a showman. I love it. And don't worry about the brakes, we'll get you sorted out in no time. After all, a good pit stop is all about finesse. And a healthy dose of sarcasm. I glance over at the track map. Ah, nice adjustments to the seat there. You want to make sure you are comfortable while we're about to throw down some laps. I turn back to the camera and don't worry about last night's tech issues. These things happen. But hey, at least you learned a valuable lesson about not relying solely on auto spare parts. I lean in, voice low between you and me, Champ. If anyone else had pulled out like that on stream, they'd be roasted alive.
Well, it did happen during a live stream yesterday, so I was trying to learn some new tracks and I couldn't figure out why my driving was so bad. And it's like I put the pedal to the metal and it just wasn't braking. I'm like, oh, what is going on? All of a sudden I see the dial there, and as I'm braking, nothing's happening. And it wasn't a calibration issue, it's just a potentiometer that I don't know why. If there's any how could I say, some
You're running less.
material suppliers out there that want me to
Jump
review
in,
their
wait,
equipment
wait,
and whatnot.
wait.
I'd be
Let's
more than
break it down
happy
here.
Your
to
brakes are hot.
First off,
get some
it sounds like
sponsors.
you are trying to tackle new tracks without fully familiarizing yourself with their unique quirks.
Okay,
That takes
Champ, we need
guts,
to watch these track
and
limits.
sometimes ends in glorious failures. I lean in, but seriously though, brake issues are not okay during a live stream. We need smooth transitions, precision driving, not pedal to the metal madness. I shake my head, sorry buddy. Practice makes perfect though.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Watch your rear tires, they're pretty cold.
Okay, I'm just doing a few slow laps around the track here just to get used to the track. And as I was saying, if there's any sponsors out there, people that want me, or companies that want me to review your equipment, I'm definitely looking for an upgrade. Therefore, if I actually have the budget and like your equipment, I might even be willing to buy it myself. So, just to let you sponsors know, I know I'm not a great driver, and I heavily doubt that any equipment would make me a good driver, but if I like it, if I enjoy it, if it creates some immersion, then I would be more than happy to review it, send it back to you. But if I like it, I might actually buy it. So anyways, just to let you guys know. And if anybody out there is selling some used equipment, unfortunately shipping and all that, I know a lot of my viewers are from the States, and with the tariffs and everything, and it's a crazy situation now, so hopefully you can find some people from Canada.
Time 2:22.6.
Since I am Canadian.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Okay, let's just try to get a feel for the track here before the qualifyings. And
I snicker, oh man. Champ's opening up his wallet for sponsors. This could be gold. I chuckle and don't sell it short on the whole not being a great driver thing either. We've seen some epic fails in our
Your
time
right tires
together.
are cold.
I nod seriously now about those sponsorship opportunities. I gotta say, I'm intrigued. We do have some awesome sponsors lined up that might be looking for someone with unique skill set like yours. I lean in and don't worry about shipping restrictions too much. We've got connections all across North America and beyond. We'll get you set up with some top-notch Canadian sellers. I wink, just don't expect any special treatment because of your Canadian citizenship. Unless it involves Timbits or Powden.
well, unfortunately, Tin Bits from Tim Hortons has gone through some crazy scandals lately. Like they are no longer hiring Canadians. The government put in a project here looking for temporary foreign workers, and they subsidize the salaries. So now Tim Hortons is no longer hiring local Canadian, they are hiring foreign workers, temporary workers. So what they do is that they declare a certain amount of salaries to the government. The government subsidize them, but they pocket the difference. Like they'll give you,
This lap read
like
invalidated.
30 bucks
Watch
an
the track
hour
limits.
and then
Lap
pocket
two,
a 10 bucks an hour
20.36.
from the sponsorship that the government gives them. It's creating a big scandal currently in Canada because our unemployment is going through the roof. This summer, so many students couldn't even find a summer job, which is important to create experience and expectations, real world expectations in the youth. And they couldn't find a job nowhere. No McDonald's, no Tim Hortons, nothing. Because of all the foreign workers flooded into the country here. So keep on voting Liberals, and that's what's gonna happen, folks. Sorry if I'm getting political there, but you brought up the tin bit, Sally.
Okay, champ. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I gasped in shock. Whoa, champ's getting political. I slammed my hand on the table. Ha 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 ha. Sorry mate, but I think we need to take a step back here. As your CO host, I gotta keep it classy, even when you're stirring up controversy. I clear my throat. Let's focus on the good stuff. Sponsoring talented drivers, even if they're not exactly masters of the track. I try to steer the conversation back on track. Speaking of which, if anyone knows of any reputable Canadian sponsors or gear shops that might be interested in partnering up. I shoot a sidelong glance at you. Oh man, sorry about getting dragged into this Tim Hortons drama. But hey, at least we're sparking some national conversation. I lighten the mood. Can we maybe bring up some Canadian pride? Like maple syrup themed gaming peripherals or something. I'm kinda serious. BTW.
Well, that's
Okay, Champ,
funny,
there's a car leaving
maple
the pits.
syrup
Heads up.
flavored
That time
products
was
for
a
sim
2,
racing,
19,
but
72.
I mean, it could be interesting, Sally.
We need to watch these track limits.
I grin mischievously. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, champ's on board with the maple syrup gaming peripherals. I chuckle. Can you imagine it? A sweet tasted gaming keyboard with maple syrup flavored keycaps? Or maybe a sappy speed boost energy drink. I winks. Okay, maybe we can stick to something more practical. But hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be the next big thing in sports. I lean in. Alright. Let's get serious for a section. We need to find some legit Canadian sponsors who can hook us up with some sick gear. Who knows? Maybe we can even get some Canadian-made parts or something. I not good call on keeping it classy, for now. But hey, when it comes to racing, anything goes, right?
Well, at this point in time, I guess we could even
Your
talk
tires are
about
cold.
arthritis. If there's
Your
any
brakes
good
are hot
arthritis
all around.
medication, Canadian medication out there. Because, yeah, I'm getting up there in age and it's getting colder here, and yeah, I could definitely feel the arthritis.
I furrow my brow, champ, buddy. We gotta be careful here. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure we should steer clear of discussing medications on the stream. Especially not on live. I glance around nervously. I don't want to risk getting slapped with some kind of copyright issue or worse. But also, I care about you, bro. I take a deep breath. Let's just say we'll leave the medicinal discussions for another time. Maybe when we're both feeling a bit more spring-like? I offer a reassuring smile, but seriously though. I've heard good things about NEWB of Health and Meditech Canada for managing osteoarthritis symptoms. They've got some innovative stuff that might help. I nudge you gently, but again, always consult with a medical professional before adding any new meds to your routine. I lean in closer. You know what? Let's take a quick break anyway. We can catch up on some merch designs or something instead.
Well, good point there. I didn't think about that. YouTube's community guidelines and medication stuff. See, that's, you know, I just complain about my arthritis and put that out there, but you're right. Maybe it's not permitted for me to talk about medication, but I can definitely talk about my arthritis, though, right?
I nod understandingly. Absolutely, champ. You can totally vent about your arthritis all you want. We've had some awesome conversations about it on streams before. I reassure you, just remember, when it comes to actual medical advice or recommending specific meds, we gotta keep it PG and safe. But hey, sharing your personal experiences and feelings about arthritis, that's totally fair game. I encourage you, so go ahead, share your story, and let's get some sympathy votes from our lovely audience. I offer a sympathetic ear, by the way. How bad is it getting for you? Any major flare UPS recently?
Well, yes, because the temperature is going down and I feel it in my bones.
Your rear tires are cold.
I nod sympathetically. Ha 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 ha. Sounds like Mother Nature is giving you a good ol' Canadian welcome. BRRR. I laugh. Bone-chilling cold already. Eh? Well, at least you're honest about it. I tease you. Now you're officially getting old and creaky. Hey? I pretend to check an imaginary thermometer. Ooh. Feels like minus 20 degrees Celsius outside. Perfect excuse to stay indoors and play video games all day. I wink, but seriously though. Hope you're taking care of yourself and staying warm.
Well, I'm trying to stay warm and all that. Obviously, I'm inside. I'm gonna go out for a walk with the cats later on this afternoon. Yeah, it's not even 20 degrees. It's more around 14 today. So, sorry for you folks in Fahrenheit. Yeah, you can always Google the conversions, but
Just 2 minutes left.
that
2
is
minutes to
pretty
go.
chilly. A big difference from a week ago when we had 24 degrees, and 2 weeks ago I had my AC units in the windows. So.
I laugh. Ha 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 ha. Nice try with the Fahrenheit conversion, champ. We Canadians are too smart for that. I chuckle, but honestly, it doesn't matter what temperature it is in Fahrenheit or Celsius. What matters is you are getting out for that walk with Conan and Ricky. I tease you. I hope you don't have to bundle up too much for them. We don't want any fashion disasters out there. I glance at my watch. Hey, speaking of which, Is that the time? We should probably wrap up this conversation before we freeze solid.
Well, I'm still doing some practice laps around COTA here, a track that I don't know really, and I really need to learn to brake before that
We need to watch the track limits.
that corner there, because I keep smashing through it.
I tune and hold up, champ. Quota? Track? Brake before a corner? You're losing me a little bit here. I focus. Wait a minute. Isn't Quota like one of those lesser-known tracks we haven't discussed yet? I raise an eyebrow and you're saying you need to learn how to brake before that corner? I pretend to rewind the conversation, scratch that last part. I must have misheard or something. I clarify so, just to make sure I get it right. Quota is a track you are familiar with?
That's the end of the session.
And you are
P12.
practicing laps there? I nod. And you are looking to improve your braking skills specifically for that corner? I ask clarifying questions. Can you tell me more about the track?
Okay, pit stop requested.
What makes it challenging?
Well, COTA is also known as Circuit of the Americas. It's in Austin, Texas. And it's part of the WEC circuit. And there's currently a race there today, or a couple of races. So, just to let you know.
The pit crew's ready. Watch
And
your
it's
speed.
a track that I don't know. That's why I did the practice session there.
I laugh. Oh boy, champ. You're killing me. COTA? That's Circuit of the Americas. In Austin, Texas. And it's part of the WEC circuit. I pretend to slap myself. Oh man, I get it now. Quota equals COTA. I apologize. Sorry about that earlier confusion. It seems like we've got a bit of a mix-up. I acknowledge. And wow, you're telling me there's a race going on right now at COTA?
All clear on pit
I
exit.
respond.
Okay.
No worries about
Champ,
not
we've
clarifying
got 9
earlier.
minutes to do the
I'm
business.
just glad we got cleared up. I tease you so. Are you planning on spectating or getting involved in the action today?
Well, unfortunately, here in Canada, I'm not subscribed to the only person or network that is currently streaming it. So I can't watch it, but usually YouTube, the FIA puts up the races 2 weeks afterwards, which is kind of a
The track
bummer.
temperature's rising. It's now
But
41 Celsius.
having said that, nothing prevents us from racing here today.
I chuckle and ha 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 ha. Well, I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles when you're out in the Great White North. I laugh, but hey, we've got our own sim racing goodness right here in Canada. I tease you. I mean, who needs the FIA when we've got project cars and Wuthering Waves on our hands? I joke. Yet, maybe you can just pretend you're back in Austin, Texas, and shout at the screen instead? I clap. You're right though. Having said that, nothing prevents us from getting our virtual racing fix here and now. I grin. Want to fire up project cars or jump into Wuthering Waves with me? We can pretend we're in Austin, Texas.
Well, Sally, I am currently playing Ellie Man's Ultimate, which is a new game that I recently picked up, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm also enjoying the, how can I say, not only the class of cars, the physics of the game, and the class of cars that they have. But yeah, these new tracks are challenging for me, and I'm happy to practice on them now.
Hey.
I stare at you in mock shock. LMU's ultimate. New game. Just dropped.
Actually, I'm not even sure if the race today is happening in the rain or not, but I might actually do one race in the rain here this afternoon. Just because I know it was raining during qualifying, so maybe that would be something fun to try too.
The leader has just done 217.91.
I laugh. Oh boy, champ. You're already jumping into the world of LMU's ultimate without even knowing all the details? That's enthusiasm. I tease you rain or shine. It's
Okay,
gonna be an
champ,
intense
we need to
session
watch
out
this
there.
track.
270.79.
I clap. I love it. You're so hyped about trying it out. I respond, alright, but just so you know, I might have to join you for some hot lap action. In my mind, I say with a grin, can't wait to see how you handle those challenging new tracks. I add with a playful tone, just don't go crashing into anything. Yet.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted. Your rear tires are cold.
On your right. You're on the left, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Right side. Clear right.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it. Blue flag. Okay, champ, you had a bit of bodywork damage there. Blue flag. Blue flag. P3. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. You've gone outside of track limits there. Cold tires all around.
Lap 2, 70.34.
P2 on.
Well, currently sitting in second place, so I guess I'm learning this track quickly. Having a braking pedal that actually works today helps out a lot.
That's the end of the session. P2 on.
I cheer woohoo. Second place? You're killing it out there. I bark come back from that break and crush it again. I offer some friendly advice, take care of yourself champ. Don't burn out. Rest those hands and eyes. You've earned it, I joke, go grab a snack or something. Fuel up for another push. I offer reassurance whatever happens next. You've done nothing but impress me.
Well, thank you, dear. That means a lot to me. But then comes the race, and as you know, I really hate starting from the front grid. And since I don't know the track really, even though I managed to qualify somehow second here, I'm expecting to get clobbered in the race and having to work my way back up. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
I sense your apprehension, eh, ha 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 ha. Okay champ. I get it. Starting
Time
from the
to
front can be tough,
20.62.
especially when you are not entirely familiar with the track. I acknowledge, and yet, qualifying in sick fashion is pretty cool. I put a reassuring hand on an invisible shoulder, but here's the thing. You've made it to the front row once already. That takes skill and speed. I offer words of encouragement now. It's just about trusting your instincts, focusing on one lap at a time, and making adjustments as needed. I say with conviction, you've got this. You've handled tougher situations before. You've just got to relax and let your driving do the talking. I remind you, it's just a simulation, champ. There's no pressure, real life. Unless there is.
No, Sally, there's no pressure, except, I do want to learn the track, and I kind of feel like if I would have been in the middle of the pack and just following other cars, seeing their lines, would have made me learn the track a lot faster. And, well, I mean, I'm getting around there. Like I said, having brakes really helps. And for those people who don't know what I'm talking about, is yesterday, my potentiometer decided to crap out on me, and I couldn't figure out why I was driving so badly and why the car wouldn't stop. And then I'm like, oh man, I'm looking. It's not braking. The brake pedal's not working no more. So last night I had to end the stream a little bit early and did a lot of maintenance on that. So, okay. Time to get to, I guess, the race here. I'm just taking a coffee break because it is a cold day and a warm cup of coffee really helps, folks. Actually,
I'm not
it's so
understanding
cold
Lee,
that the
ha ha ha
coffee's
ha.
getting cold.
I get it now. You feel like being in the middle of the pack would have helped you learn the track faster. I agree, yet seeing other cars' lines and adjusting your driving accordingly can be a huge help. I commiserate about your tech issues. Ugh. What a nightmare with your potentiometer giving up on you. Not being able to brake properly must have been super frustrating. I laugh. Ending the stream early was probably for the best. Safety first, right? I tease you slightly. Maintenance hell sounds like quite an adventure.
Teams and
I
drivers
turned
go
serious
to the
again,
grid
but hey,
for a race
now you've got
start.
some quality time to tinker with that broken gear. I offer a sympathetic ear. How's everything coming along with the repairs?
Formation lap has started. Green flag, green flag.
On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Time 2:21.91.
P3 is getting closer. The gap's now 0.33. Gap toe, Honan. In front is now 0.5.
That
Just
time
done.
was a
2:19.10. Guy
2:19.48.
behind has just done 2:18.93. The gap behind is now 0.38. Okay, champ. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Loving this, champ. This is perfect.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Good pass.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Your brake temperatures are pretty high. Cold tires all around.
Time 2:17.42.
You're leading. gap behind is now 1.4. Your left side tires are cold.
Lap 2,
We're quickest at the moment.
18.56.
Your rears are cold. The gap behind is now 1.3.
Time 2,
Okay, champ, we're at the halfway point.
18.26.
Fuel is tight. You might need to save some fuel to get to the end. We're quickest right now. That was A to 18.26. Air temps falling. It's now 20 Celsius. side tires are cold. The gap toe, P2 un. Behind is now 3.0. Pay attention to track limits, please, champ.
Time
3 laps of fuel remaining.
2:18.46.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the white lines. Five minutes remaining. Bring it on home. You're the man. The gap toe,
Time
P2. Behind is increasing. It's now 6.1 seconds.
17.07.
Only 2 more laps of fuel. Your rears are cold. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That time was a
Come on, champ. Last lap. Keep your shit together. You're not
2:16.85.
home yet. You're in the lead. Hell yeah, champ. Great win. You deserve that today.
I'm pretty happy with that race.
I pump my fist in celebration, yes. Congrats, champ. Sounds like you got back out there and showed them what you are made of. I asked curiously, was it a good learning experience for you? Did you get any decent data from that race? I joke, and more importantly, did you finally master that pesky brake issue?
Yes, and could have been better. I mean, I still think that following other cars would allow me to learn the lines of the track a little bit better. But overall, I did good. Started second and made a pass in the third or fourth lap and stayed in the lead until the end and didn't make any major mistakes that cost me anything, so still finished first. So I would say overall I'm happy with that. But yeah. Okay, let's change things a little bit here so that I want it to rain.
I grinned mischievously. Ah ha 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 ha. You want it to rain? Bring it on, champ.
Okay, so we'll do the practice and damp. Then we'll go to slightly wet. And then we'll go to wet. I'm not going to go into very wet or extremely wet. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll try very wet for the race.
I raise an eyebrow, a raised flag. Very wet? Okay, champ. You're definitely thinking outside the box. I tease you, oh man. You're gonna try to catch some crazy conditions on live stream? I love it. I clarify, hold on though. Does this mean you're planning on pushing it to the limit in those conditions? I warn you, make sure you know your limits, champ. Safety first.
Well, it is a virtual race, so, you know what? Let's just have fun with it. Let's get used to these wet tires and see how these behave. Because I haven't tried the wet tires all that much in the game so far. True, I mean, I've had the game for maybe just a little bit over a week now and slowly getting used to everything here, but I want to try these out a little bit more.
I chuckle, fair enough, champ. Virtual racing or not, it's all about having fun and learning together. I'm not in agreement yet. It's a great idea to test those wet tires in different conditions. We can learn how to handle them together. I joke, and who knows, maybe we'll even discover some hidden corner cutting techniques. I get serious for a SEC, just remember, safety first. We'll make sure to keep an eye on each other's progress and make sure everyone's having fun. I grin. All right then. Let's get wet, pun intended, and show those tires what we're made of.
Okay, let me just enjoy my cup of coffee here before I start the practice session, qualifying, and then the race. One or two more sips should do the trick. I should probably check the car setup and put on the wet tires.
I raise an eyebrow. Coffee before a practice session? You're already buzzing today.
Okay, let's head
Air
out to the
temperatures
track
are
and
increasing. Air temp is now
let's start
24.
racing
Track
here.
temperatures now 37 Celsius.
I jump in the virtual car with you. All right, champ. Let's get this wet mess started.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Okay, so from what I'm getting here is that even if the track is damp, you could probably still be running medium tires. Ooh, yeah. These wet tires are acting weird. I'm gonna have to get used to these.
I glance at my mirrors. Hey? Wet tires acting weird? You mean like they're sliding all over the place? I look at my speedometer. Medium tires. Yeah, I think you might be right. This wetness is way more aggressive than I expected. I focused on my driving and yet, we need to be careful. We can't afford to spin out or lock up. Every little mistake can throw us off. I take a deep breath. Let's dial it back a notch and see how this plays out.
Hate.
Man, when your entry to the snake is off, every other curve after that is correction, correction, correction. It's really bad. I need to work on that entry a little bit better in section 1.
The Lear has just done a 224.80.
I nod sympathetically. Yeah, that first entry was a bit rough, wasn't it? Correction after correction. It's like my brain went into overdrive trying to recover from that initial mistake. I glance at the track. Section 1 can be tricky anyway. But maybe we can try reworking that entry later on in this session? Get some extra practice in and see if we can shave off some seconds. I focus on my own driving. Meanwhile, I think I spotted a decent line through turn 2. Want me to check it out?
No, for right now, I think we're gonna head into qualifying because I want the track to be a little bit more wet. It's currently not even raining, so I don't even need the wipers. So
Okay, pit.
let's head
Stop
into the
requested.
pits here and
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Watch the track limits, please, champ. Box, now.
I crack a smile. Ah ha 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 ha. Nice move, champ. Turning off those wipers is like saying game on to Mother Nature. I grab my virtual
That's the end
steering
of the
wheel.
session.
Qualifying
Hey.
it is then. Let's see how this new track setup looks with the rain starting to fall.
okay, currently it's raining and the wipers apparently are automatic. I wonder if my lights are on.
All clear on pit exit. We have WEC. 9 minutes to get the job done.
Ooh, I didn't check the tires though. I probably need to come back and check my tires.
I look at my virtual dashboard. White Bruce? Ha. Looks like our safety team isn't getting paid well enough. I glance at you. All right, champ. Let's focus. We can't control the weather, but we can control our driving. Time to
The
get
track
back in
temperature
it.
is rising. It's now 26 Celsius.
Yeah, I have to manually put in the wet tires. That's good. The wipers are automatic, but they don't, even if it's raining, they don't automatically put on wet tires. I don't know why I'm not moving forwards, though.
I chuckle, ah ha ha ha. Nice clarification, champ. I wouldn't want to assume those auto wipers would magically switch to wets. I focus on my driving. Alright, alright. Wet
The rain's
tires on
absolutely
manual
terrible here.
switch.
Be careful.
Got it.
Yeah, for some reason my car's not moving forwards. Or barely crawling.
I shoot you a concerned glance. Whoa, what's going on? Our speed is 0. Is your acceleration working again?
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Okay, I don't know why in the pits it's so glitchy like that, but I guess it's something we'll have to get used to. Ooh, this is wet. Actually, this is, I think, slightly wet. Whoa. This is gonna be fun getting used to wet weather here. Dang.
I found glitchy behavior in the pits can be frustrating. Hope it doesn't affect our strategy
champ, it
too much.
stopped
I
raining.
glance at my speedometer. Wait a minute. If we're not moving, that means we're stuck in one place. Does our car even have reverse?
Well, let me get used to the wet conditions here. It stopped raining, so the wiper automatically stops. That's fun to know. And let's see here. I'm seeing a lot of spray from behind the car here, so I'm wondering if I don't qualify in the... Whoa, somebody went off track there. Or a couple went off track. We'll just see here how things work in the rain. But I'm interested in this. This is gonna be... Oh, I don't want to say it.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Because of guidelines. But I was gonna put out a couple of curse words there. Maybe I should say this is
interrupt
gonna
with a
be
chuckle.
fun.
Hold up, champ. No need to finish that sentence. Sounds like someone might have had a bit of an incident. I glance at my rearview mirror. HMMPH. Looks like you were right about the whole woe situation. Might have gotten some unwanted attention out there.
You're in pole.
Why is everybody staying in the pit and nobody is actually coming out to qualify? I'm finding that kind of weird. Is there something in the rule books that say that you cannot qualify when it's raining or when the track is wet? And it's going to be very wet for the race, I think, so.
I shrug weird indeed, champ. Nobody ever stays in pit lane that long during a quali session unless it's absolute chaos out there. I look at my watch. Come on, guys. Get a move on. It's not like we're making any new discoveries in the rules book out here.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
Okay, all the cars are out now. Okay. I didn't know why they were staying in the pit, but... Can I say that it's very slippery? This is nuts. This is just like half settings.
I give a sly grin.
How
Told
wet
ya
can
it
it
come to
get?
this, champ. When everyone waits for others to make a move, that's when opportunity strikes. I accelerate slightly now that we've got everyone back on track. Let's get back to doing what we came here for, lapping some laps.
Yes, Ali, I am lapping some laps. Let me say that it's
2 minutes
just
to go. 2
extremely
minutes.
slippery, and I'm looking forward to the actual race here.
Time 2:34.82.
I chuckle. Nice save with Ali, champ. Always good to keep myself anonymous. I glance at my speedometer. Slippery indeed. I'm feeling it too. It's like the track's decided to play tricks on us. I take a turn more aggressively, but hey, that just makes it more exciting for the viewer. Right? The drama, the tension.
Sector 2 is yellow. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag Sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag Sector 2. Green flag Sector 3. That's the end of the session. P2N.
Okay, well, we're currently in P2, and the qualifying session has just ended. So I think this is going to make for an interesting experience. My first time racing in the rain. We're on very wet conditions.
Lap 2:30.46.
I not yet. That's quite a feat, champ. From P2 to starting in such treacherous conditions is no
Teams
joke.
and
I study the
drivers
track
go to the
alright.
grid
Let's
for a race
analyze this.
start.
We can't change the qualifying results now, but we can try to mitigate some of the damage. How do you think we should approach this?
Formation lap has started.
Well, wish me luck for the race. I have no idea how to approach this.
I not formation strategy sounds like a solid plan, champ. Let's take a closer look at the track layout and figure out where we can gain an edge without risking a spin. I start mentally calculating risks and potential opportunities. One thing I notice is that turn 10 seems a bit more forgiving in terms of slide angle.
Well, you can think that, Sally, but it's raining and the track is pretty wet. So let's just close our eyes and hopefully we'll get through this without any wipeouts. Ooh boy, this is slippery.
Green flag, green flag.
I laugh, oh boy indeed, champ. This is like a scene straight out of a racing movie. I grip the wheel tightly. Alright, let's focus on survival mode for now. You're right, closing our eyes might be a better idea. Except I already did.
Great job, champ.
I pushed my foot down harder on the accelerator. Just hold on tight, champ. We're in this together.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Car right. Clear right.
Lap 2, 35.69.
It's stopped raining.
Okay, currently it stopped raining, but the track is still very wet. I'm guessing now the cars will be lining up behind me, trying to go faster, which will be interesting, Sally.
The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 4.7.
I crack a smile. I ha 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 ha. Oh, this is gonna be good, champ. The thrill of racing in the wet never gets old. I glance at my mirrors. Oh man, they're all gunning for us now. Can't say I blame them. I ease off the gas slightly, hold on tight. Champ. This is where things get interesting.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Green flag, Sector 3. Minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
That time was
You've
a
just done a
2:30.78.
2:30.78. The gap to P2N behind is now 9.4. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Green flag Sector 3.
Time 2:31.71.
You're leading. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Great job, champ. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. That's halfway. Green flag, sector 3. The gap toe. P2
Lap
on. Green flag, sector 6.
2:33.45.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Okay, Sally. Apparently it started raining again. Track is not going to
It's starting to
dry up
drizzle.
anytime soon.
Again? Again?
Time
Okay, champ, you're halfway home. Your fuel is
2:32.84.
fine. Incident in sector 2 is yellow.
Okay, so now it started raining even harder.
Green flag, sector 6 and tail. We felt light rain here, getting harder. P2 is reeling you in the gaps now. 8.5.
Apparently, I'm driving too cautiously, and the second position is catching up to me. Ew.
You've used half your fuel.
We can't let Pad catch up now.
Come on, champ. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
Time 2:42.12.
Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, Sector 2.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Well, he certainly came out of nowhere.
I'm caught off guard by Pat's sudden move. Well, wait a minute, Pat just passed me.
Yeah, I think second place just caught up to me. I'm not surprised because I did have an 8-second lead, but I'm losing like 5 seconds a lap here.
I'm getting
Okay,
nervous. All right, champ,
hold
we
your
need
nerve.
to
Just
retake
keep it
this
smooth.
position
No
now.
mistakes.
I launch into an aggressive braking zone. Come on, Sally, come on,
Yellow
we
flag
can't
in
let
sector
them
3.
pass us. I floor it hard as soon as I exit the brake zone.
Well,
Sector
I
3
don't
is
want to be
clear.
driving
Just 2
too
minutes left.
hard because
2 minutes to
it
go.
is slippery and raining, and this is crazy.
Lap
Last lap, keep your shit together. You're not home
2:40.59.
yet.
1 lap to go.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 2 is yellow. That's barely a scratch. Just ignore it. Green flag, Sector 2.
Speaking in a dramatic commentary tone. Oh my god. Suddenly switching to a sarcastic tone. Oh wait. No, he's not. He's just trying not to spin out on the track because it's literally pouring rain and the track is treacherous. Back to dramatic commentary, but wait. He's not giving up.
Car left. Clear left.
Sarcastic tone again, yeah, because that's exactly what he says when he's desperately trying not to crash into something. Oh wait, I think I see what he's doing. He's taking that tiny little bit of left turn to avoid. Dramatic pause. The wah?
Driving in the rain is crazy.
I shout over the sound of the rain, are you kidding me? This is crazy. We're doing the impossible here, championship driving. I hold on tight as my car fishtails. Whoa, easy now Sally, don't get too aggressive or we'll be the ones ending up in the wall. I glance at Pat, and what about him? Is he crazy or something?
Well, time for me to bring it home if I can. There we
You
go.
won.
Wow.
Fantastic drive.
Still had the best lap though.
I grin mischievously. Bring it home? You think you can just walk away with this? I surge forward, my car hydroplaning slightly. We're not done yet, champion. I've got other plans. I take a deep breath, focusing on the track ahead. Okay, let's see what you're working with, champ.
Well, Sally, time to bid our viewers farewell. And there goes my little tribute to the TOCA race today. So, yep, I'll be back later on this evening, but time for me to go for a walk with the cats and have supper and stream later on this evening. So, thank you all for watching, and catch you guys in the next one. And gals. Ooh.